Hello everybody, come on in. Oh my God, today's the day and we are so excited. So excited. We're gonna do a quick project. I'm gonna show you each and every one of the new release items, one by one. Grab your favorite beverage, settle in. We're gonna do some giveaways. We have some prizes. We have a ton of great information. You're gonna be just thrilled to see what we're doing today. Oh, I got my first heart. Thank you so much. Charlotte's in the house. Say hi when you pop in, and if you're new to us, please say hello. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Mara LaFay with Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, and you're catching me live. If you see that red live button in the corner, we're here in our DIY studio in Fallbrook, California, and I'm only on one device, so, but that's okay. What the heck? Let me see if, hey Susie, Veronica's here. That's plugged in. That's plugged in. Okay, it's all good. It is all good. Let me tell you about hey Bronia, how are you? Lisa Fowler's here. Welcome. Shout out to my home and lifestyle ladies. You guys are awesome. I'm charging this one device. Let me show you and let me tell you what we're going to do first. And I'll repeat it a few times throughout this live video. We're going to do a project that I started that I've been working on for, oh my God, like the past week. All orders in the United States over $100 are going to have free shipping. It is like waiting on Santa. And we have 3 levels of prizes. So not only are you going to get free shipping, hey Sonia, you're also going to get a $75 is going to get a, let me see if I can put it out here somewhere. All right, here's one. 3 papers, 20 by 30 papers, and they're meaty. Okay, so that's they're about $7.50 each. So it's like almost $20 worth of stuff. The second level is about $50 and up, and then the third level, which is $300, which is not hard to do with 15 items, right? You're going to get this plus the other package plus another package. We're going to be giving away a full-size transfer and some paint. You guys ready to get started? Thank you so much. If you guys don't mind sprinkling this out, this is, you know what? It's funny. Us crafters, we look for this. Like seriously, every release day is the same. Nobody sleeps the night before. It's like Christmas morning. We're waiting for Santa. I have a project I can't wait to share with you. You guys, should we get started? Thank you so much for sprinkling. Yes, we're already about 50 of us out. We are going to be scrolling through, so make sure you keep commenting because we're going to be scrolling through. And hang on, somebody's messaging me. We're going to be scrolling through and then picking winners throughout the live stream. The live stream. I know, so good. Let's start with the stamps because I did stamp all of them, and I'll show you them all again. There are 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 stamps. Seems like there's more. Let me see. I guess there's only 3 stamps. Okay, the gang's all here. Okay, so the first one is called, I don't know what it is with these names, Place de Fleurs. That's the first one. And this is a beautiful, good morning, Sister Lisa. This is a beautiful, let me show you, lace. Now, we did stamp these before yesterday. This one came out a little bit light, but let me just show you this. I don't know about you, but I feel like when you see things up close and personal, it is just so much easier to know what you're getting. Good morning, Dana. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So that is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lace pattern. Good morning, Nancy, Kathy, Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. All right. Place de Fleurs. There you go. All right, so there's that one. Oops, just fell right off my counter. This one, I don't know about you, but I am a lover of birds. This one is called Meadowlark. If you like birds, of course, all the new stamps, probably for the last 4 or 5 releases, come with masks. You saw a box with the stamp. Isn't that stunning? The lace kind of does look, my stencil I think is a little more open. So let me show you what this looks like stamped. And there was only 3. Ruth, there were only 3 stamps?
Yes.
Okay. Unless I forgot to buy one. forgot to buy one of the transfers, and I didn't realize it until after. Thankfully, IOD is literally just right up the road in California, and I was able to get it, and it's here in time for the release. So let's just say this. I bought plenty. If something should say sold out, put a back in stock request, because we will probably be ordering at least, you know, whatever we need to take care of our people. So that being said, it literally comes just days right after. Hey, Francis, good to see you. There's my friend Kim. All right, so here is Meadowlark, and again, here it is stamped, so you can see those gorgeous birds. And I've done birds before. This one is a little bit different, just because I feel like the placement and the scale is a little bit different. It also has some gorgeous, it almost looks kind of like a 12 pattern going on down here. And of course, I did it in black ink, but these look gorgeous colored. I know watercolor is kind of a real big thing right now, but you can watercolor these in, and it is stunning. So, oh, you like, this is from the last release. This is the what the heck is the name of that mold? I don't know. This is the Juliana mold, and then the Bibelots 2 mold. Yes, isn't that awesome? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so that's Meadowlark. Next, I think this one is my favorite, as much as I love birds. Hey, sweet Kim. This one is called, oh, I did the lace already. Oh, I'm sorry. The lace one is not Palais de Fleurs. This one is. What a knucklehead. We put them back in the wrong sleeves. All right, so here's this one. Let me get you the back of this. Palais de Fleurs. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So when you look at it like this, it's like, it's all right. It's all right. But wait until you see it stamped. Hey, Jackie. Good to see you here, sweetheart. It's so good, you guys. Thank you so much for sprinkling this out. You haven't stamped much. Karen, I want to say we're going to be doing some stamping in our membership group. We're actually going to go through all of these products and use them. So Bibelots 2, thank you, Lisa. So you get a chance to do that. Wanted to do watercolor intimidate you? No, girl, you got this. Look at that gorgeous floral arrangement. Look at these beautiful swags. Hey, Dina, how are you, sweet friend? Look at those beautiful swags. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look at that. Very old world, classic. Love it. Junk journal. These are great for junk journal. And also, Lisa, the smaller ones from the last release, there's all kinds of letters. There's all kinds of smaller size stamps. In fact, I think we're missing that one. I think we're missing. Did I forget to order it? I tell you what, I've been such a knucklehead lately. I'm not going to lie. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, should we do the molds first? Let's do the molds, or let me know in the comments. Molds first or transfers first? First person who puts in molds or transfers, you get to win. Get to win. Let's see. The swags are fabulous. I feel like I missed a stamp. I feel like I missed a stamp. I have to check. Okay, molds or transfers? Molds or transfers? Where is my paper? Molds or transfers? Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Molds. Jackie, you win the first prize of the day. You write your name down. All right. If you win a prize during today's live stream, please message our business page with your name and mailing address, even if you think we already have it, okay? Make it easy for us to bless you. All right, molds. The first mold, I think I'm going to save my favorites for last. The first mold is tulips. There is finally a tulip mold for all of those spring lovers. There is a tulip mold. You can't really see it that great through the package, but this one is called, go figure, it's called tulips. It's called tulips, and it's fabulous. It is really good. It's a larger scale, which means you can use it. I mean, they have some smaller ones too, so you can use it on a variety of projects. That is tulips. All right, the next one. I love the next three. If I had to put them in order, I don't even know which I would choose. But wait until you see. I'll do it really quick. Ooh, wait until you see the project that I've been working on. The next one is called Wreaths and Swags. Wreaths and Swags. Look at that. And actually, I did use this in one of my projects. The little stamp set called Emblems. I think I forgot that one. Thank you, Lynn. Gotta write that down. I am gonna order it. I can't believe, I tell you what, it's been crazy. So let's get back to what I do have. Wreaths and Swags. And now I know we had a Swags mold before, but it was a little bit different. It didn't have this great element right here. And these little bows are just absolutely darling. Absolutely darling. So this is called Wreaths and Swags. All right, next. Look what we have, ladies. We have bunnies. Whoop, whoop. Bunnies and eggs. 3 different size bunny. Lapin, French. I don't know. No, but look at those bunnies, my word. Okay, so here's the thing. If you didn't know this, you will need a separate set for baking, but you could think about chocolate. You can make your own chocolate eggs. You can make your own chocolate bunnies. I actually have one of these open because I used it. On my project. And yeah, I thought I had it right here, but I must have put it away. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I know the bows are good. Chocolate bunnies, resin bunnies, eggs. So there's one right in through here. There's a gorgeous egg there, and then a little flower basket. You could mix this with the tulips, and it would be gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. All right, now I forgot to buy one of the stamps. One of the smaller stamps.
You're kidding.
I swear to God. First, I forgot one of the transfers. It's awesome. Oh my God. Next one is called Spring Garden. Spring Garden, because you need this to go with the bunnies. So, I'm not going to lie. When I saw this, I thought, what are you going to do with that big cabbage leaf? You guys know I do not have a poker face. I say what I mean and mean what I say. Carrot with a carrot top, some peas, a little snail. That Ruth said he's got a little smirk on his face. You're doing a hopping dance. So cute. Wait until you see what I did with this, guys. It's so good. It totally changed my mind about this. Totally changed my mind. Okay, that is called Spring Garden. Yeah, chocolate Easter eggs. We're all over that. The last one, I definitely think is one of my favorites. Hey, Sister Debbie, good to see you here. LaCroix. We have been asking and we have been waiting for crosses. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crosses, all different scales, absolutely gorgeous. I haven't made any yet because I've been busy working on this project. I brought one salad now. Look at that. Can we say bottle topper? Can we say bottle topper with a soldered top around it? Absolutely stunning, 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 stunning. Gorgeous. Which one is your favorite mold? I'm having a hard time between the bunnies and the crosses. The carrot is kind of cool too. I didn't think I'd liked it at first, but wait until you see. We're going to finish this project today after I get done showing you. We started this egg on our date night on Friday, but look at what I've done. Look at what I've done with that cabbage leaf. Isn't that fabulous? And of course, here's the wreaths and swags. We're going to finish part 2, fine line crackle in here. And we'll finish this today after I show you. Let's get to the transfers. All the products can be found on our website. If you put in the word hashtag website, one word with no spaces, you'll get a direct link into your Facebook Messenger, and you can go and shop when you need to. All orders over $100, we're offering free shipping. I know the crosses are they're my favorite too. The crosses and then the bunnies. $75 order will get you 3 20 by 30 papers. And this, by the way, now it's a variety, but we have about 20 papers that have this great bunny in there. 150 and more gets you the papers, plus what else is in there? I want to say there is a sample of an inlay in there. They vary. It's either paint or some decoupage varnish and glue, or what else did we put in there? Some glitter pens. I've been working. Isn't the egg fun? Wait until we finish it. It's going to be fabulous. So if you caught our live on Friday, we just did this portion and we did the decoupage on Friday. I've been working on this. In fact, I was here late last night and early this morning putting my top coat so we can finish this out. All right, you ready to get to transfers? So we've done the stamps, we've done the molds, and no, Kay, I am not a redesign retailer though. Let's see, we've been on 16 minutes. Let's do a giveaway. A candle hold. You can see a candle holder with the leaves. Think about this. Think about a bowl. Think about a candy dish. How cute would it be to make a candy dish? Salve Molly, hope it goes okay. So what I did with this, this is in resin, and I cast some in clay just to cover up, because you know when you're doing resin, it's always flat on the back side. The only ones that are limited, Barbara, are the inlays. I know. When I saw that cabbage leaf, I thought, oh my gosh, sisters, really? A cabbage leaf and a carrot? And I thought, no, Mara, think outside the box. Come on, you got this. Think outside the box. And then, boom. It reminds me of an alien. I love it. I love it. Thank you for your input, Dana. Right? All right, let me get the camera down so I can sit. Let's do that. And we'll finish that today. Hi, Joyce. I sold you on the cabbage. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure at first. I don't know where Rich is, but
You got these to show, right?
oh my gosh, thank you for pulling those out. I can do those now. You want to grab me one of each? We have new surfaces as well. Wait until you
This
see.
is my favorite.
These are your favorites? So there's 3 new surfaces. Can the molds be used for pouring wax? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. You like how you use the swags mold on the egg. Isn't that fun? We have new surfaces. They are the wood gallery blanks in oval. And let me tell you, do you know how hard it is to find an oval frame? It's really hard. So one of the things that I do when IOD comes out with new gallery blanks, I always look to see where I can find it. Can you find it on Amazon? No. Wah wah. You can't find it anywhere. I looked on Amazon. I looked on Etsy. This is so unique. What do I apply my rice paper image for your 3-drawer dresser? Cheryl, I would use your liquid patina or the new Paint Couture, a decoupage medium. All right, so here's one. Here's one, and this is an 8.5 by 10 by 6. Hey, Jules, fabulous. It is a fabulous wood gallery blank. I love how it's got the double layers, so you can do it plain. You can stamp on this. You can add molds on this. You can put 2 different shapes of molds. The surfaces are fabulous. Wait till you see the next one. The next surface is the arched wood gallery blank. This is a 7 by 10. And here's the deal. You can use both sides of these. So that's a win-win. Look at this arch. Fabulous. Fabulous for your project block sheets. Fabulous for stamping. I'm looking for a smaller piece of decoupage paper. So we have a lot of project block sheets on our website under decoupage. And I just used that bunny. The other half of that bunny that I used, which is here somewhere. Let me see, here it is. Look at that. How fabulous would that be on the inside? Stunning. Yes, absolutely stunning. Arched wood gallery blank, 7 by 10. The last, you ready? The big kahuna. 12.5, 12.7 by 15.7. I don't know what it is with these weird sizes, but look at this. Look at this. You can even cut that out and play Mrs. Louise's game. Remember that? Who remembers her? Look at that, how stunning that is. Again, these are all wood. They are wood. They are not MDF. They are not HDF. These are wood. So good. And I love the smell of wood. I don't know about you. They're super well made. Again, this has got a, excuse me, this has a double rim mold here. In fact, I think tomorrow on our date night, we're going to be using this with something. I don't know what. I don't know. Again, this is wood. This is not MDF or HDF, and you can use both sides. Ooh, it's good. 5 molds and 4 stamps. Yes, Donna, but I forgot to order one of the stamps because, yes, I am a knucklehead. So I will order that as soon. In fact, I should tell Rich to order it right now. The ARC one would be wonderful for a drawer that David. Yes, absolutely, Tracy. So good, so good. Let's get to the transfers. Thank you, Jessica, for reminding me about that. The first transfer is called St. Quinn. St. Quinn, and I'm going to show you one by one. Thank you guys for sprinkling this out. St. Quinn. Can you guys see that? Karen loves the smell of wood too. Me too, sister. I don't know what it is. But then I'm one of those people that I smell everything. Everything. I open something up. First thing I do is right to the nose. Right to the nose.
My dad used to do that.
Your dad did that too? Hashtag website. One word, no spaces will get you a direct link into Facebook Messenger. Then you can go at your convenience. Does the 100 free shipping have to be all IOD? No, it does not, but for the gifts, it does have to be IOD. So there you go. St. Quinn. Stunning, beautiful florals. You have to see all the pages. If I just showed you this, it would be like, wah, wah. It's not good. It's not good. St. Quinn. Look at the colors. So in this release, they've done colors that they don't typically do.
Making sure we got it. Right.
Charlene's a smeller. I'm glad I'm
This
not the only
is
one.
150.
I'm not the only one.
And I need 300. This will be
You know what? I'm partial to creams and peaches. Yes, absolutely. Look at that. Barbara Anderson said Ruth walks in and finds me passed out from sniffing pain on the floor. Love that. Love that. So if you want to get the stamp you forgot to order, do I place your order now? Yes. You don't see the St. Quinn on the website, Lynn? I tell you what, that mister, look at that. This kind of reminds me of the Clementine. Hey, Ruth. Kathy Hess, I believe it's out of stock, but put it back in stock request because we make those. We just made 4 extra yesterday, and they sold this morning. You'll get a notification when it comes back in stock. So here's a little bit of black and white, a little bit of French country toile. There's my girl Nicole. How are you, sweet friend? Excuse me. The wood blanks are IOD. Absolutely, Mickey. Look at how stunning this is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just really, really sweet. Really, really sweet. A little bit of topography. Lynn, which one? Which one? Is it the St. Quinn? I know I forgot the stamp. Okay, again, I had to challenge myself. Look at that. Think of this. I challenge you to think of this. This with a bunch of those gorgeous florals on her head. Fabulous, right? Thank you, Flea. Thank you so much. All right, so that's the St. Quinn. Hey, Ruth.
Yeah?
Can you text Rich and tell him that
So emblem stamp is one you didn't order?
I believe so, yeah. Tell him I didn't order that, and then the St. Quinn is not on the website. I saw that, Barbara. Your order actually was packed this morning before the crazy started. Yeah, text him and tell him the St. Quinn, the new one that we just got in after the fact, is not in stock. I'm sorry, you guys. There's always a hiccup. This one is not showing on the website. And that one
Stamp.
needs to be ordered, yeah. Oh, Charlotte says go to the bottom. He added it after the fact, so hopefully it's there. Okay, next. You guys have been asking for this. What's that?
He did add it?
I don't know. Someone says, do you see it, Charlotte? Do you guys see it on there? Oh, you guys have been asking for silver and gold gilded transfer. They listened. They answered. Emblems is on the website. Oh, that's weird. Emblems is on the website because we don't have it.
Yes, it is because somebody ordered one.
Well, then for sure we need to get it. Okay. Here it is. You don't see it. You don't see the St. Quinn, Debbie? That's not my department. I'm just the mouthpiece. Just let's get this straight. It's not my era. All right, yeah, text them and tell them the St. Quinn. We have it here. It's just not showing. All right, there's our silver metallic butterflies. Bird cages and silver with birds. Gilded transfers. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. A little bit of topography, birds, some bows. So I think this is 8 pages. It's got to be 8 pages. Yep, 8 pages. So there is 4 silver and 4 gold. And who's thinking silver and gold? Right?
No, it's down. This one is down at the bottom. The taint queen.
So here's the gold.
Fudge. Emily needs to order envelopes.
Hey, Tracy. Just gorgeous, right? Last one. I haven't even seen them, you guys. I am looking at them the same time you're looking at them. And I know this is backwards.
So this one is on.
It is on. Okay, so the St. Quinn
No.
is.
You told me this one is.
Isn't. Someone said they don't see it, but just have them check it. Just have him check it. This is like hot flash stuff going on. Look at this one. Holy smokes, is that gorgeous. First of all, we all know on a black background it would be stunning. But I have seen them on different color backgrounds and they're equally as beautiful. They may seem a little bit bright, but when you take these out, and actually I think in the last IOD release group, I showed you a way to reuse the spare. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that was it. Next transfer. And then we'll get to this project. And then I gotta go help the girls pack. All right. So this was Papillon. Papillon. Which is butterfly in French, in case you're wondering. Let me put this back in here because what winds up happening is I wind up either losing them or ripping the papers someplace. Ready to go. Next transfer. Hey, Matt. Emily Claire. Emily Claire. You know what? It's been 30 minutes. Let's pick a winner. Let me scroll down and up and down and up and close my eyes. Sandy Myers. Sandy Myers, message us your name. Website, hashtag website, one word, no spaces, Janet.
Miss Ruth.
You got Happy Mail.
On our group text.
Message us your name and mailing address, even if you think we already have it.
So they need to be ordered.
The last mold. Donna, it's not a mold. It is a stamp, and I would go ahead and put it in before it goes out of stock. We will be ordering more, but just in case, and I'll hold it back. I will hold it back.
It's on the site.
It is, and they're ordering it, and we don't need it.
We didn't get any. You didn't go off of our thing.
I got-
All right, next one
You
is
got it
called.
off your order.
Is it underneath the table?
Maybe.
Oh,
Emily
it is.
Clear. It is?
Yes.
Okay, we do have the stamp. Crowd goes wild. Emily Clear. If you like very dainty,
That's it.
sweet images, we do have it. Yay.
They need it.
Awesome. I'm not as crazy as I thought I was. So we do have that one. Let me show you. Connie King says, "Hey Rich, get the St. Quinn on the website."
Get the what?
St. Quinn. This one is called Emblems.
Same thing.
This one is called Emblems. And it's smaller.
Or get it on the website. It's on there.
This one, yeah, this
Might
one
be
is
down
on
at
the
the bottom.
website. The St. Quinn, they're saying they can't see it, so. maybe
Tell them to
I-
look at the
Can
very
I,
bottom.
Look
Can I
at the
use the machine?
You can. Look at the very
Yeah.
bottom. Okay. What did I say this was called? So much happening. I know. I'm not crazy today. But you know what? The day is young. Emily Claire. Emily Claire. It is, yeah. We do have it. It was just under the table. It was under the table, so Ruth didn't stamp it yesterday. Felia's saying the St. Quinn isn't on your site. You guys, apparently they're saying it's way at the bottom. But Rich is checking it right now. So there's Emily Clear. The emblems is perfect for junk journaling. Rich deserves he deserves 3 cookies. He was up last night and he got up. He didn't sleep because he was trying to do a bunch of back end stuff on the website. Yes, they're all new. Donna says it's not. The stamp's not showing, or Emily is the stamp not showing, or the St. Quinn. Oh, look at that! Just really soft, very soft florals. I think this would work really great for junk journaling and smaller pieces too. Under the table, yeah, yeah. Well, we have, our shop is small, so we have a table set up with all the new goodies, so that when we're packing orders, everything is in one place. And apparently we ran out of room on the table, so we put the box underneath. The stamp is not showing. A couple of people have ordered it already, Donna, so maybe look again, because somebody's already ordered that stamp, correct?
Yes.
Okay, she just searched for it by name. The St. Quinn, Flea?
He's checking that right now.
He's checking on it right now. Look at that, how sweet that is. All right, so Connie found the stamp. Look at that. So good. Hi, Judy. My gosh, I haven't seen you forever. So glad you're here. All right, last one. Last one. Again, a lot of small little elements. I know he deserves a cookie. He deserves a cookie. All right, so let's put this back in the package. Janice, you probably would like the Trump Loy inlay in blue. Hashtag website, one word, no spaces, will get you a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. You can go and shop afterwards. If something says it's out of stock, please put a back in stock request, because we are probably going to be putting in another order this afternoon. And IOD's right up the road. It comes in about 2 to 3 days. So I just want to put these back. All right. I know everyone deserves a nap. I'm really going to need one today. 3 more transfers. Definitely. He tried to take a nap earlier, but it didn't really work. It was about 7 a.m. He said, I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Flora Greca transfer. Flora Greca. Perfect, Judy. Hashtag website. Are there any other transfers sizable for journaling? There's actually a lot of them. This one is the next one that I think would be great for journals. There's a lot of meat on there. Thank you, Judy, for your order. $75 gets about $20 in free gifts. $150 gets probably about $60 to $75 in free gifts. We've got different levels, and then anything over $100 is free shipping, and that's for the month of February. So it's not just for a day or for a week, it's for the month of February. So we really kind of went all out and really tried to be generous with you guys. I'm seeing this for the first time. This is stunning. This is the Flora Greca. Flora Greca. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous. I know, I'll show you. Hang on. Look at that down there. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Okay, Nancy. You got it. Look at that. So the birds this release are a little bit different. This is like a gorgeous swallow, and there's a parrot. You hear the tape. Oh my gosh, this has got to be my favorite page. For now. Look at that. Look at that. And then let me turn this one around. Isn't that stunning? The vibrancy on the colors of these are gorgeous. Judy's treating herself for your birthday. Good job. Yeah, the hummingbirds are stunning. Oh my God, this one is pretty too. Do you see this one? Stop it. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Right? I know. They always do such wonderful florals. You know, Sally just took a trip to France, and I think a lot of the designs were really influenced by her trip. Again, the brightness in the colors, look at that. That screams French countryside. And then look at that. Really beautiful. And these smaller ones I think would be great. I do have them all, except for one wood gallery blank I didn't buy because it was a 5x7. I saw that. I'm sorry. Do you order from your website to get the gifts? No, Judy, it'll go right into your order. It'll be packed with your order. So everything over $100 is free shipping. IOD orders that are over $75 get a gift. IOD orders that are over $150 get the $75 gift plus an additional. And anything over $300 gets all three. Look at how stunning that is. Like I said, the birds. Oh, I didn't even notice that little bee in there. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Mary loves the silver ones. So far, if I had to pick a favorite, I would say this one, the Flora Greca, is beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to have a hard time picking tomorrow. Sue. Sue will probably see you in the store if you want to put in your order and then select in-store pickup. We'll send you an email when it's ready. So thank you for your patience. When there's an influx like this, sometimes it takes us, normally we ship same day or next day. But when there's an influx like this, it does take us a little bit longer. So thank you for your patience. Hey, Lisa, how are you, sister? I'm so glad you popped on. Look at the color in that guy. Oh my gosh, how am I going to pick tomorrow which one to use first? That's going to be tough. I'm already feeling like I need to order more of those wood gallery blanks because right now they're all in inventory, which means I'm going to have to take one out of inventory. So I'm just going to order some for myself. Just going to order them for myself. Yes. So this year we did something a little bit different. Of course, we are still going to give back. I've decided on Wounded Warriors again because it really is dear to my heart. So a portion of our sales goes back to Wounded Warriors. We always pick a recipient every release. And that's just a good way for us to give back. The colors are stunning. Wait till you see this one. This one is called By Any Other Name. And these are the roses I'm going to learn how to paint. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. When? I don't know, but it's going to happen. All right. By Any Other Name. If you like roses, cabbage roses, this is the one for you. Seriously. Just the cover alone. Look at that. Beautiful. More birds, roses. This is like roses. That's what they should have called it. Roses, roses, roses. Look at that. The colors are magnificent. Look at that. I have been on a quest learning how to paint roses. I didn't do so great my first try. In fact, I was telling you guys, remember, I think it was last Friday, Candace was here with me live, and we were practicing how to paint roses, and I said to her, I'm not used to trying something new and not being great at it. It's really hard. Aren't you available between 2 and 4? In my spare time? I'm going to do it, you guys. Look at the colors. And this is when I wish my mama could still. My mom could paint like nobody's business. Look at that. Look at that. So stunning. So stunning. Might be your favorite. I know. No, it's just from my website, Barbara. I don't think anybody else is doing what we're doing. We're doing gifts with purchase. We normally do classes, but our classes are going to be in our membership group this year. But we wanted to do something to give back. So a portion of our sales, every release goes to an organization. And it has been flood victims. It was animals one time. It was a shelter one time. But we're going to do Wounded Warriors again. Look at the colors in this. I know, Karen. It is just for me. IOD is not doing that. And as far as I know, I don't believe any other stockist is doing that either. These are just so good. Like you want to smell them, they look that real. Just beautiful. Pamela, the yellows are your favorite? I'm kind of partial to pinks and creams myself. But this red one is pretty fabulous. I'm not going to lie there. Stunning. Stunning. A ton of butterflies. Stunning. More birds. The birds and the roses together are just, it's like, here we go. This page is for me. This page is for me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the color on that. The intensity of the colors on these are just amazing. All right. 2 more to go. The red is super vibrant. If something says out of stock, you guys, please put it back in stock request. That will also help us to know how much more to reorder, which I probably will be doing a reorder after our live based on sales. You know, here's the thing is like, we never know. I can tell you what my favorites are, But we never know. We never know what everybody's favorites are going to be. We never know what the big sellers are going to be, which is how I wound up with a wall behind me of stuff. We probably have one of the largest and well-stocked stores. Hang on, let me show you a trick. How to get this back in. So there's always a sticky side. Put the sticky side on something and then slip it in. Watch. So that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, put it in the wrong way. Otherwise, they're persnickety. And sometimes they'll break on you.
They're on.
Like I just, they're on? Okay, so the Cinquins are on. I just ripped that one. Oh well, that one might have to be mine. Hey, Joy. So typically that works, but it still does. All right, next. You ready? Yeah, fold the sticky side inside. You can do that too, Kimberly. That's a great idea as well. All right, Madeline. Madeline. Okay, I changed my mind. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. So this is the only one that is a 12 by 16 sheet. And it is 8 sheets. So meaty, 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 meaty. 8 sheets. Excuse me. All right, you ready? Look at that. Just the cover alone. I mean, I would cut that up and put that in between 2 pieces of glass and make a soldered pendant out of there. Look at how stunning these are. Beautiful. This one is amazeballs. I love pinks, and this is just so dainty. So dainty. Look how beautiful. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, how marvelous. Isn't that, it's so good. This is the first time I'm seeing them, you guys. They've been on my table for almost 2 weeks now, and I have not opened them up. I have not opened them up. Look at the colors in this one. This one is your favorite? I think it's mine too. I think it's mine too. Look, I love how these are mirror image. So you can put them, I'm going to have a really hard time deciding what to use tomorrow. We'll be live at 4 for date night. And we're going to definitely use one of those wood gallery blanks. But look at, oh my gosh. You know what, I could see a little portion of this with one of the birds
So if
kind
somebody
of carrying it
spends
in his mouth.
$75 or more, they get this. If they spend $150 or more, they get this bag.
Got it.
If they spend $300 or more, they get this bag
The paper,
One of
which the
these.
papers are in there too.
and one of these.
A full-size transfer and a pink.
Anyone,
Yeah,
anyone
Yeah,
of
and
those?
I'll help you.
300
It
plus.
is meaty.
This, and one of those.
That's gotta go.
And this is just 150.
So it's not good.
Look how stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Keep the shit anywhere.
You love that they,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's already one
There's
in
birds
there.
and everything. And honestly, who doesn't like a good bird?
But and so what I've been doing, so if it's
So you just
some
go to
more,
here, right?
yeah, it has to be the items
Yeah.
without the tax.
Gotcha.
So 150
Stunning.
plus, so that'll be just the white bag.
Stunning.
Got it.
And then who's ever picking,
Oh wow. Look at
try to
that.
put that in with it, and then
Okay.
who's ever packing.
So
will try
I
to catch
show
it
you
if we don't.
page by
Okay.
page because oh wow, there's 2 of those.
Okay.
Just because I think it's good to see, because otherwise it never telegraphs the same way on the website. The bouquet. I know. How can you choose? I think this is definitely my favorite. We're gonna break this one out tomorrow
I got
night.
some of this.
Also ready? Some birds. This one is perfect for smaller size projects because the scale is really half the size on that. would have been, honestly, Janet, we haven't really, this is the first time I'm seeing these transfers. The girls haven't even seen them yet. They've seen the molds, and of course they saw me working on my order, on my project. Well, these are not limited release, so, and we will be reordering them. So if there's something that says out of stock, go ahead and put in a back in stock request, because it will be here within a few days. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know. My mama, she always liked making jokes. And she would say, wow. She would say, wow. Right? And then if she really liked it, she would say, wow, wow, wow. This one is a wow, wow, wow. This is so good. All right, that's the end of the transfers. We have one inlay, and then we're going to get to our project. If you have to go, I understand, catch the replay, because we're going to finish this project today. And see, you change your mind too. We're going to finish this project today live, and then I got to go help the girls, and then I got to be in private group at 2, and then, entonces, then I got to help them pack. Yeah, the only thing that's limited edition is the inlay. And inlays have been limited edition probably since the last 2 releases. Which, by the way, let's just say this. We have a category called, what is it? We have a sale on retired and Christmas IOD at 30% off. And you need to use the code IOD 2026. So, all the inlays are on sale for 30% off because they're limited edition. All the Christmas from this year and past Christmas. I don't know why I'm being so careful. I'm going to use this one tomorrow. Let me pull it back in. Let me reel it in here. There we go. All right, and I tried putting it in. Hey, Rich, can I get you to take this one out of inventory for me?
Yeah.
The Madeline. We're going to use that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure.
Can I do it there?
Hang on. All right. Inlay. Do you want to see them sheet by sheet? You might as well. I was trying only to be on a short while, but that's okay. We'll be on a little bit extra. And if you have to go, it's totally okay, ladies. I understand. So if you've not used inlays before, these are fabulous. Hey, Larry. This one is called, again with the names, Hameau de la Reine. Spring Garden Spray. Is that the transfer? I put it in order as soon as we're done. So these are inlays. At the $150 gift actually has a inlay sheet in there. So if you've never tried an inlay and you purchase $150 worth of new IOD products, you're going to get one in there to play with.
No, 300.
No, that's a transfer book. I actually went through and pulled about 6 different inlays and took them and put a staple here and here on what seemed like a million pages, and I put it in the 150 bag. So there it is. Oh, there's a blue one here too. I did not know that. Look at that. Look at how stunning. Oh, this is great too. This is a good one. So inlays have not typically been good sellers. So I didn't get a whole lot this time, but again, back in stock request, it will give us an idea of what we need to order, and then it should be here within a few days. I may get an email as soon as it comes. The watercolor, it would be gorgeous to watercolor. You've never used an inlay? Look at that, how beautiful. Just the frame alone is stunning. I mean, you don't have to do the whole thing. You could cut this out and use the frame and put it over a paper. The blue is your favorite. So there's 8 sheets on this. There's another one here that's mixed, the blue and the black together. They always look so much prettier in person. Jessica's going through those bags. I guess I'll be making more this afternoon.
There's a lot of 300 pluses.
Yeah, those little goodie bags. Oh, this is stunning. I am a sucker for a good flourish. Okay, we'll do a watercolor for sure, Judy. It's actually on my bucket list. Look at how stunning that is. Stunning, stunning. Oh, this is beautiful too. I feel like a soft, romantic style. Look at that. Sometimes it's hard to see the actual images in there, but it is stunning. I want to hurry up so I can get to my project. So there's a lot of stuff to do today. The girls, everybody's all hands on deck. We have 4 of us here today, so we will get a bulk of our orders out today. The ones that are backlogged a little bit, just please be patient with us. It does take a while, so it'll be all hands on deck probably for the first 3 days, and then we'll go back to our regular schedule. Not a bad one in the bunch. I agree, right? They really, I don't know about you, and I probably say this after every release, but I think this release is my favorite. There are a couple things I was on the fence about that I wasn't really sure about, but honestly, after seeing them in person, I've kind of changed my mind. Yeah, a ton of designs in this inlay. Again, I didn't get a lot of this because inlays don't typically do well, but we do have all the previous inlays on sale at 30% off. So you would need to use IOD 2026 is your code, and Christmas. All previous Christmas is on sale for 30% off as well. All right, let's see if I can get this back in. Kim said to try this. Let's try that. Let's see if we could try that. Put it in the right direction. And then let's get to our project. It's not going to be long. Most of it is done already. All right, now that's stuck to itself there. So now I can't get it in. Wah, wah. Hang on. Let's try that again. Now on the floor of a supermarket working, watching. Oh my gosh, Catherine. That worked pretty good. Pretty good. And then we'll just take this out right here. And let's get to our project. Stick around if you want to see the end of this. If you have to go, I understand. Catch the replay. It's going to be a great project. Let's finish this up. Hashtag website, one word, no spaces, will get you a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. Let's do another giveaway really quick while we're here. Let me scroll. Keep putting them comments in. Comments, 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 comments. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, and boom. Robbie Holland. Happy mail winner. Happy mail winner. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to the bottom of the. Can you paint on top of the transfers with transparent paint? You can. I will show you a project that we did. You guys want to go? Hang on. Let's go on a field trip. Let me show you. Field trip. Oops. Let me turn my camera around. All right, here we go. There's all our decoupage papers, our A3 papers. There's our table with our goodies. This one right here. This is an IOD inlay. This is one of my stencils that we did a crackle paste over. And this is one of the inlays painted. Isn't that beautiful? So, to answer your question, you can. You absolutely can. All right. See, there's all our bags, our giveaway bags. Let me turn you around one more time. Sorry for that. But I thought that was a show and tell thing. That's a show and tell thing. All right, let's get our sleeves rolled up. All right, so we started with an egg. We actually do have these eggs on our website. We started with a paper mache egg. Catch the replay from last Friday. I added the Finnabair one-step crackle paste, which is fabulous. And then I painted it in Paint Couture's basil, I believe, which is Jackie loves to go. They're pretty fun. Let me just grab. Here it is. So we're going to do a little bit of wash. I added the cabbage leaves right around the egg itself. So I did them in resin. While the resin, before the resin had set up, I molded them to this. Actually, Jessica did that. I'm not going to lie. Jessica did that. She molded it to the shape of the egg, and then we glued them on. I then went in with the same mold and took just a portion of the cabbage leaf and added it here. The leaves are resin on the outside, and there is clay on the inside, Connie. Okay? Clay on the inside. And that's how we did that. Then we went in with the wreaths and swags and added it over the paper. I've done the one-step crackle on this. And we're going to do a little bit of a wash because I really want this to have like a clean, kind of fresh look. So we're going to do a little bit of a wash. We're going to take a little bit more basil paint. Let's just do this. I don't need much. You know what? I might even be able to do this here. Let's do that. We are going to do Fine Line Crackle Step 2. Let's get this. Isn't that a beautiful green? Just like I said, I had to challenge myself to kind of think outside of the box because when I first saw you guys, say what I mean when I say I wasn't so sure about that cabbage leaf, right? I wasn't so sure about it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, no, I don't know. Like, sisters, what were you thinking? Fabulous. All right, let's do.
A rose is rose by any other name.
Really just want it.
By any other name, the rose still smells like a rose. Yes.
And incense. So, I don't know about you, but I actually have some dinnerware that's cabbaged. And this is kind of what it reminds me of.
Rose by any other name, but it still smells sweet.
Look at that. How fun is that? Because the backside of the leaves are flat and smooth, she did the second batch in clay. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly right, Candace. How fun is that? Vintage dishes and pottery pieces shaped like cat. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Betty. Bingo pachingo. That was the inspiration for the color scheme on this.
Yeah, but it still has to be directions marked fulfilled.
Oh, yeah.
So, but think about this. Think about how fun it would be to make a jewelry dish.
Yeah, but she was saying that her
And I need a little bit more.
that would come up and the fulfill came up.
When I add the tracking number in there, it's
really?
because it fills it right away.
You're just chatting away in there.
Right?
We have a happy crew. I tell you what, I am so blessed. We have the most amazing teammates here. And it is really just a group effort. We are, what did I use on the bottom of the egg? I used the top of a paint.
Wow.
So I had one of these and it was empty. I save all my lids because I'm a hoarder. You could make a yes, you could. So this is what the base is. I was going to make a fancy base and then I decided that it would take away from the egg. So, all right, look at that. How fun is that? Right? And I think we need to do that same wash here. But here's the deal. I'm going to put fine line crackle in there. So I really feel like I have to be mindful that this doesn't get too wet. I was going to put a glaze in there, but changed my mind. Rosie, I used the top of a 4-ounce jar. And we're going to cover it. Let's get that in here too. Oh, it's hard to get in that little nook and cranny there. You save everything too? You used to have those cabbage dishes. I've still got them. I haven't been able to throw them away because they're so beautiful. And here's the deal. No one ever comes to visit me. So, although Candace came last weekend, it's not like I ever get to use them, which is sad because they're beautiful. And that's what these leaves remind me of when they're finished this way. Because they were white and they had just that touch of green. All right, now let's do that fine line crackle. And I just dumped that water in there. So Paint Couture and Basil was our base color. Let's make sure this is dry and then we'll get. We actually had cabbage last night for dinner, Yasmin and I. Between the two of us, we ate a whole head of cabbage. So I don't know about you, but I kind of stir fry mine. It's so delicious. All right, there's a little bit of there and there. And I might go in with my Finnabair. All right, fine line crackle. We've already done step 1. Let's do step 2. Let's get. And then we're going to add this. I know I should use the dishes. Let's add this. No, we'll add that while we're waiting. All right, so I've already done. Fine line crackle needs a top-coated surface. So I've top-coated. I added. Thank you for sprinkling, you guys. If you guys could share this out, that would be super. I added step 1 already. You could use a canning ring. Yes. Bunnies sitting on those leaves would be so cute. Or not only a bunny, but how about like a little. Here you go. So I thought about this. Like a little butterfly. How cute is that? Just to take one of the butterfly molds and just add it there. All right, step 2. You don't want to be skimpy on step 2 because step 2 is actually cracking over step 1. Oh, you know what? And I didn't bring my antiquing paste. All right, so this I'm gonna have to show you this after. Because you're not going to be able to see it. I didn't bring my antiquing paste. I know I forgot something. All right. I don't know about you, but everything looks gonna crackle. You had cabbage 2 nights ago. You stir fry with it. I do onions on mine too, Jackie. It's so good. I don't think I have any antiquing paste here. I just pulled a new one out of the inventory, so I can't grab one. But that's okay. So, like, you could do cabbage steaks. Those are really good too. It's so, cabbage is so good for you. It's nature's broom. The butterfly would look beautiful, wouldn't it? You can't find the new release. It has its own category, Janet. The leaf is just large enough for it. It would be a beautiful trinket dish. No, Candace, I can't use any water-based products over a fine line crackle. You have to use a solvent-based. It won't work. So, but I will, pinky swear promise, I will post, it looks like I missed a spot too. I will post a picture of it when it's done. So you want to keep, you want to keep your heat moving. Let's see if I can add just a little bit more right here. It looks like I missed a spot. And it's going to take a minute to dry that. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. It's hard to see in this lighting. Thank you guys for sprinkling this on. I so appreciate it. You love raw cabbage? I love raw cabbage too. So good. All right. I will dry this a little bit more. We won't be able to see the cracks because I don't have my antiquing paste, but I will post a picture of this. How do you clean your brushes you use with a solvent? I usually use the Awesome Cleaner. You can also use Murphy's Oil Soap. You need to let it soak, and the sooner you get it in your water, the better off you're going to be getting it out. But you can, I let them soak in, like I said, either Murphy's Oil Soap or the Awesome Cleaner. Yum, cornbread is delicious. I feel like we're in a private group. Everybody's sharing recipes and all kinds of stuff. So tomorrow, we're going to be live at 4 o'clock. We're going to be using one of the new IOD Wood Gallery blanks. And I think we're going to use that larger transfer. And while we're waiting, so you want to apply heat on and off. And you don't want to get it too close because you're going to scorch your fine line crackle. And then, on top of that, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Not too close. Heat on and off. So give it a minute. So we'll heat this for another second. And then I was thinking about putting this one is called Acid on the top of the leaves. The cabbage leaves, it's one of the new IOD molds. And I think it's called Cabbage Leaves. Hashtag website, one word, no spaces, will get you a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. From there, you can go at your convenience. Every $75 order gets $75 of new release items. Will get a prize. And then we also have a 150 level and a 300 level as well. Let me show you the cabbage leaves. I'm trying to do that and move at the same time. Spring Garden. I'm sorry, it's called Spring Garden. If an item says out of stock, please put in a back in stock request. We are, as soon as I get off this live, I'm going to place another order for some of the things that are either low or already out of stock. and then it should be here in the next day or two. So we are offering shipping on anything over $100. So the free shipping is on anything on our website over $100 order. The gifts are only with new spring release purchase. All right, so let's give this a break and let's add this little trim on there. So, yes, I'll get it super fast. I will get it super fast if it's already sold out. So save the tops of your paint jars, ladies, because they come in handy. So initially, I had molded 3 pieces to go underneath it as legs. But I gotta tell you, I was having a hard time getting them to stay until it dried, and it was persnickety. So we decided to scrap that idea. And I just added the lid of a paint jar upside down. And I used my paint jar heavy body gel, which will glue anything down.
Oh,
We have to order some more stuff.
what's the address again?
All right. There we go.
1029
So you can't even tell.
Oregon City, Oregon.
And then let's see if we like this. Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you the difference. It screams spring. So this is water-based. So if you're sensitive to smells or varnish-based products, we do have water-based waxes. Look at the difference between that with that little bit on there. And it has just a little bit of a metallic as well. So it makes it even super yummier. And I don't know that I'm going to put any on the cabbage leaves.
I always smell that grease.
No, I think I'm going to just leave it here. All right. So this is Acid. The name of it is called Acid. It's by Finnabair in the Finnabair category. And let's try this just a little bit more. Poor our nail lady's going to be really happy with us today.
She's gonna look at me.
Right?
Run away.
Yeah, sometimes on release day she goes, I'll send someone else to come and pick it up. I don't have room in my truck for all this. Pantone Heavy Body Gel. And it is the glossy, is how I attached the bottom to this. We're going to be playing in our private membership group this afternoon. I have another egg. We're going to do something fun. We're going to take one of those risen rabbits and we're going to add it on the inside of an egg. So here I've got them in black. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely for sure. What do you guys think? Is that a fun way to use those cabbage leaves or what? Super fun. Getting there. It's cracking. It's going to be really hard to see because I won't have that wax in there until after. So this may be a good time to kind of. Can you hold an order and wait for something if out of stock already? Yeah, just put a note, Charlotte. Put a note in the comments. You love the new release. I think it's probably one of my favorites. There's a couple things that I didn't like as well as other things, but I think it's going to be, look at that. So look at that wax on there, that green just adds that little bit of spring pop. Once I get those cracks filled in, it's going to be gorgeous. And then there is our spring garden project. And then again, you guys save the tops of your jars because they are great. They are great for just little things like this, right? And then this is the one-step crackle, the Finnabair one-step crackle. Okay, guys, I've got to get to work. I'm going to be putting in another order. If you're just popping in, hashtag website, one word, no spaces. We're doing free gifts with IOD spring release orders of $75, $150, $350. Of course, our retired IOD is still on sale. IOD 2026 will get you 30% off of that. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Private group ladies, I'll see you at 2 in a couple hours for a little bit more playtime. The rest of you I'll see right back here tomorrow, 4 o'clock for date night. Ciao for now.